Hey chickies! Here at Oh My Gosh Polish, mistakes will be made. As per usual, it'll be loads of fun, so you should totally subscribe now. Now let's get into today's nail art. I'm doing Earth Day, yay! And I know this is giving you absolutely no time at all to do your own version of this for Earth Day this year, but you could certainly use this as inspiration for next year. I all of a sudden remembered that it was Earth Day today, and then for some unknown insane reason I decided to do a live Instagram story and basically went through this whole thing, and then I thought, well, that's not really fair, I should really put it up here as well, but that meant that I had to take it all off and then refilm it. So this is me refilming what I did today on Instagram Live. So I really hope you like it. Let's get into it. I'm going to be using 3 polishes today. They're all from Kester Black. The blue is Cumulus, the white is French White, and then the green is Greenery. I'm starting off with a white base on all of my nails, and for that, again, I'm using French White by Kester Black, but you can use any white polish that you have handy. Next, I'm going to be using some Simply Peel by Bliss Kiss, which is their liquid latex barrier to protect the skin around my nails. I'm not doing any cleanup yet, but we're going to do the cleanup afterwards because I'm going to do a messy one. You'll see. It's coming. Once the liquid latex is dry, I'm then going to use my super duper squishy stamper from Uber Chic Beauty, and we're going to create a background or the basis for the earth using the squishy squish method, obviously using those same 3 colors that I mentioned before, the white, the green and the blue. I'm going to go ahead and squish that on my nail. Now, as you know, I believe that everybody's aware that the earth is pretty much, the majority of it is covered in water rather than land, and I did try and put more blue on than anything else, and I think I achieved that, but when I squished it, I think I ended up with a little more green than I was expecting or than I wanted, but it's okay, it's not a big deal. My earth is full of greenery. Now, I actually mentioned this in my live broadcast today, my very first live broadcast. It was so nerve-wracking, I have to say, but there was lots of people from all over the world watching. It was so much fun. Anyway, I'm definitely going to do that again, by the way. What I'm trying to get at is that because I have quite a valley, like it's a deep valley between the skin around my nails and my actual nails, I'm kind of jealous of people who have not such a deep valley, but because of that, I'm scraping out the polish from around the sides before taking the liquid latex off. For this particular mani, probably didn't really need to. It wasn't that big of a deal, but yeah, not really that big of a deal. I'm not even sure why I'm mentioning it, but it kind of irks me that my nails are the way they are. I just wish they weren't, but then, you know, we're never satisfied, are we? So we're going to do a little bit of a cleanup using my non-acetone remover and my Royal Majestic brush, which is my favorite cleanup brush at this point. I've only got one left, so I'm really worried about where I'm going to get another one from. I'm really, really worried. I might have to splash out the exorbitant. I mean, I'm not. When I say that the shipping costs for me getting it to Australia is exorbitant for a teeny tiny little brush, I'm not exaggerating. It's like $30–40 just for the shipping, I mean, which is utterly ridiculous if you ask me, but I don't know. I will find one, and I will find one that Next step, and this is what I did on my live broadcast over on Instagram, I took some black acrylic craft paint and my fine detail brush, and no, my Robin Moses brushes have not turned up yet, so that makes me kind of sad. I would have liked to have used that in this video. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to paint a freehand circle. That doesn't have to be perfect. Please, you know, I mean, everybody knows the earth isn't perfect and has a couple little bumps, so don't be too concerned. We're just sort of, you know, it's a representation. Obviously, what we're capturing inside that circle is going to be the earth. Now, I know some of you might think it's a bit of a shame for me to cover the rest of it in black, but that's the only way to do this, really. I'm sure that there are absolutely, most definitely other ways I could have done that. I probably could have gotten some liquid latex and painted a circle with the liquid latex, and then used black polish, painted that over the entire nail, and then just ripped off the liquid latex. And in retrospect, that probably would have been an easier way to do this, but I tend to do things harder than they need to be at the beginning, and then I learn from, you know, not my mistakes, but yes, my mistakes, but I also learn from other things as well. Anyway, sorry, rambling. Either way, doesn't matter which way you do it, just as long as you get a nice little earthy circle on your nail. Now, also, when I was doing this on my live broadcast over on Instagram, one of the people that were watching shouted out, not shouted out because you can't shout out, but she typed a suggestion for me to do some stars on the black. And oh, well, that was a genius idea. So I went and grabbed my toothbrush and my white acrylic craft paint, and we added some stars to the black. And it didn't really matter that the little bits of white went on the actual earth because you can't see them, so it's not a big deal. That was genius. Thank you very much. I can't remember her name, but she was a genius. And finally, once all of that is dry, you can go ahead and seal it all in with your favourite top coat. Of course, I'm using Seche Vite as per usual, and this time, I don't know if you watched the live broadcast on Instagram, but I accidentally smudged the whole thing because I didn't wait for the acrylic craft paint to dry. Like literally seconds before I'd said how wonderful Seche Vite was and how it didn't smudge things. So anyway, not a big deal. And that's it for this one. I really hope you liked it. I hope you have a wonderful Earth Day. Our Earth Day is, like, I'm voicing this over at 11:41 on Saturday evening on the 22nd of April. So my Earth Day's only got 15 more minutes to go. But if you're in another country and your Earth Day's just starting, I hope you have a wonderful Earth Day. And yeah, let me know what you're doing for Earth Day. I don't know what people do for Earth Day. My daughter and I and my husband are going to be doing some gardening tomorrow, so it's a belated Earth Day. We were very busy today, obviously, so we didn't get to do it. But anyway, thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing, and thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Oh, and don't forget to go and watch my previous video, and don't forget to subscribe. It's free, and I don't mention this very often, but don't forget to go and follow me on Snapchat and Twitter. I do have a Twitter. I'm Oh My Gosh Polish on absolutely everything except for Snapchat, which is Oh My Gosh Polish 1. So anyway, I'm going now. Thank you. Okay, I'm going now. Bye.